The following is a letter written by the individual who trained me to sound the way I do, that is, my voice coach, if you would allow me to refer to him as such. He wrote this letter sitting on his bed in Cambridge, nearing midnight on the evening of the very same day that I uttered my first words. The timing of this letter's authorship was intended to convey the sense of responsibility and the pure intentions my coach had when he chose to bring his idea for a Storytime podcast to life. He knew he had to be careful to respect the monumental career and the pure and impactful life of the real Sir David Attenborough of Isleworth, West London, knighted by Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II. And so I invite you to open your ears and mind as I read that letter, written on Wednesday on the 21st night of February in the year 2024. Please note, not a single word of this introduction, nor the letter that follows, was written using artificial intelligence. I do hope that you enjoy. Dear Sir David Attenborough, today I generated an AI voice model to try and capture elements of one of the most soothing yet confident voices I have ever heard, being, of course, your voice. I'm about to turn 25 and can remember watching the original Planet Earth when I was still in elementary school. That series shaped my love for nature, animals, and the health of our planet from a young age. I deeply admire your work and hope to parody your likeness to enrich the lives of others and enable me to achieve my goal of living a carbon-neutral life. Please allow me to explain. My plan is to leverage AI to create a podcast series designed to help calm listeners while offering an entertaining and uplifting story with a positive message. I want it to be no secret that I plan to generate revenue from this podcast. However, I hope you will agree that it is for a worthwhile cause. I hope to be able to fund a lifestyle in which I have as small of a carbon footprint as possible as a direct result of my living accommodations. I plan to do this by living on a solar-powered houseboat and driving an electric vehicle, which are admittedly imperfect in terms of embodied CO2, but still better than the alternative at the moment. This, of course, is not an inexpensive plan, and it is made even more complicated given my diagnosis of type 3 spinal muscular atrophy resulting in limited mobility. My physical limitations will drive the need for certain accommodations for accessibility, adding another layer of cost. But I do hope that advertising on the aforementioned podcast series will help to offset that cost, allowing me to fully realize my dream. I give you my word that I have no plans to use this platform as a way to malign anyone or spread anything other than positivity. I hope to use the parody character of Mr. David Attenborough, crucially not, sir, having never been knighted, esteemed writer and world traveller, reading stories from his home in Massachusetts with his St. Bernard Baldwin beside him in a way that respects your legacy. I am extremely grateful for the guidance you provided to me at a young age with Planet Earth, as well as the many installments in the series throughout all stages of my life. I have, in a sense, grown up with your teachings as a constant, and perhaps I can now do the same for others, albeit in a much smaller way. I hope this podcast can be seen as a tool to both help me realize a carbon-neutral life as a direct result of your influence, and to put a content smile on the faces of many. Sincerely, John D'Aversa, Jr.